we're like, man, why is it that we had to go through all this stuff, you know, to like finally find the confidence to do this? It's because we've been a minority this whole time. We're so used to being told no.
Wanna go out there, making this money all night, yeah. I've been sitting here lately. What is life gonna take me? I'm just trying to go out there, making this money all night, yeah. I've been sitting here late.
I'm EMB Flame, your host. This is the Phlexico Podcast, episode 9. We've made it to episode 9. Before I get to the special guest here, I just want to talk to you guys about what this podcast is about. So basically, if you guys haven't followed or if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is about like pretty much positivity, you know, like there's a lot of negativity going around in the world. You hear it with music, you hear it with just all sorts of types of things. Doesn't matter what you do, because like, you know, you always see negativity around. So without further ado, let me introduce you to my guest here. I got Lil Yaro, goes by Lil Yaro. You can follow him on his Instagram. I have the description in the bottom. Go ahead and click the link. You can follow him. I also have the producer over here. Oza did it, right?
Yeah.
Oza did it. So shout out to him. Go ahead and follow him if you guys have the chance. And then
Spoolin.
Go ahead and follow Spoolin. Like, what's your goal? Do you guys plan on going to college, or do you guys want to go to college, or what?
Pretty much what I want to do is like continue what I'm doing like music wise. Cause once I started hanging out with Mr. Yaro over here, you know.
Yeah.
Like I was like, damn, you know.
When did you guys meet?
It was
Couple months ago.
Yeah.
Barely a couple months ago? Well, you were already doing music, huh?
Yeah.
You were already doing music?
Yeah,
I
no.
was walking over to my brother's school and he just popped up behind me and I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey, let's make a song, you know, like
Oh,
feature me
shit,
down
okay.
if you're down.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. And so, you know, I went over and then that's when Pull Up popped out and I was like, alright.
Oh yeah, that's badass, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy how it almost like it almost takes somebody to like spark the mind of somebody else to want to do something, you know.
Yes.
Like
Sure.
like if you weren't like, if I'm sure you have like rappers you look up to or like famous people you
yeah.
look up to, huh?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for them, bro, you know. But what did it take for them to get there? You know,
Sure.
it took them that, you know what, I don't care what people think about me. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. You know, I'm gonna do it. And then one day, people that like link up with what I'm doing will catch up. You know, they'll catch up. You'll start meeting people that are really genuine people. You know, that really want to work with you. That don't care about like, oh, I'm gonna make money off this guy, or I'm gonna do this and that. Like, when you find your right team, like it can change a lot. It can change a lot. I feel like you three right here are really like. I don't even know you guys that much, but I can tell you guys are close. I can tell you guys would like. You guys would like. If you guys have to stay up at night to work on music and you know you're gonna be tired for school the next day, I know you guys would do it. Like, that's just the type of stuff. Like, if you have the opportunity to do that, you probably would, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, besides music and stuff right now, I just want to talk about, like, school life. How do you guys like school? Do you genuinely like school? Like, going to school?
I mean, it's alright, a bit boring, you know?
A bit boring?
Like, it's the same for everybody else, but...
Yeah. So, like, it's a bit boring. So, when you say that, like, that almost, like, makes me wonder, like, is it boring because you feel like the information that's given to you is not going to be, like, useful in your day-to-day life, like, for what you want to do? Or is it just boring because of, like, just the same situation every day? Or, like,
Probably the same situation.
Same situation every day?
Yeah,
So, like, you're saying, like, if school would probably be better if, like, every day you could do something different? Like, you could go out and, like, instead of in the same class every single day, like, every single day, the same, and pick up on where you left off on this chapter and all that. Like, I feel like you're right. Yeah, it would be a lot better.
But like
It
it was
would.
like
Less-
teachers like switched it up a little like some
Yeah,
days,
straight up.
But, like,
I wish there was a class in school that would teach you, like maybe if you don't want to go to college, you know, maybe there's another route. Maybe there's a creative route, you know, because when it comes to like people with jobs and stuff, and just people in general, there's two types of people. There's a realist and there's an idealist. So if you're a realist, that's like real stuff. Like, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor. Like, you have like that purpose to, like, you know, enter a foundation that's already built and fulfill, you know, their needs and stuff. Work for them pretty much.
Yeah.
And if that's a realist, and if you are a idealist, that's the creative side, you know. So for me, like, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was good in school. Like, I liked it. Like, it was all right, you know. I didn't really like the environment. I didn't like the negative people. I didn't like how people like group into groups. I don't like how people are separated. There's a lot of racism in school, and I'm not gonna fucking hold back on that, you know. There's a lot of racism in school, and I didn't like how, like, people just didn't care about it, you know. And especially being a minority, like, bro, we're all minorities right here.
Yeah.
Like, think about it, we're all minorities. So I'm sure you walked into somewhere where you just feel the eyes on you. You're just like, what did I do? Like, you know, like, what did I do, bro? Is it the color of my skin or what? You guys ever felt that or what? You guys ever been in, like, in a situation where, like, maybe it wasn't racist, but maybe it was kind of like going towards that route of like someone being prejudice being racist towards you.
I had a class like that.
Yeah. Where like a majority of the people were like not minorities. Yeah, bro. And I don't know, man. Like for me, that I used to when I went to school, bro, I got into this like a bubble of hate. Like I hated people that were not like me. Because of the things that I would hear people like them say, and it's almost like I categorize people like, oh, I can't mess with you because you're, you know,
like this group,
exactly,
and this and
exactly,
that, all that, yeah.
Exactly. Like I don't want to talk to you, man. I'm not part of that group and all that, and that held me back, man. Like that held me back. I feel like that held me back in ways like in connecting with people, you know, learning about people. Not everybody's a bad person, you know, not just because like you can't like how we have our president, bro, saying all Mexicans are this and that, and it's just not true, bro. Like it's just not true. It is a bunch of bullshit, and I'm trying to get. Like, that's why I'm doing this, because I want to talk about, like, real things, you know? Real stuff that people can relate to. You know, like, this is stuff that we all face. This is stuff that we have all faced. And if you're not a minority, this will not relate to you. Like, it probably never will. It probably never will if you're not a minority. And I was talking to that with my buddy, Vic, the other day. We're like, man, why is it that we had to go through all this stuff, you know, to, like, finally find the confidence to do this? It's because we've been a minority this whole time. We're so used to being told no. We're so used to being told like, oh no, you guys can't do that, like, and you get used to that, you know, you get used to that, like, man, like it took me so long for me to realize that I have to be the one that steps out and says, you know what, if I'm not doing it the same way as they're not, that's okay, I'm gonna do it my way, but I'm still doing it either way, you know. And if you're putting your foot into the door, you're actually doing something, you're working, you're doing something, whatever it is, you know, it can be anything. You're already taking a step, you know. You're already taking a step, especially like what you guys are doing, putting out music. You're producing the music, like, bro. That's something that not everybody does. Like there's a lot of people that like it. There's a lot of people that like it, but there's a lot of people that will never ever think about, oh, I'm gonna do music. You know, there's a ton of people that will never, and they're gonna be the ones that consume it. They're gonna be the ones that are listening to your music at the end of the day. We don't think about that, you know. Sometimes we want to share hashtag rapper, hashtag this, hashtag all that, but other rappers aren't looking for you, bro. They're trying to beat you. They're trying to compete with you, and you know that's facts, bro. Other rappers are trying to compete with you. They don't want you to win. Why would other rapper want you to win? They want to win first, you know. So you have to be at that. I feel like you have to be accepting, like, towards everybody, you know? Accept everybody. You can't hate on the next guy because he might be winning. You can't hate on the next guy because, you know? And I don't see any hate with you guys. I feel like you guys are super chill. You guys look super chill. Bro, you make the beats, right? Yeah. You use FL Studio? FL Studio? And is that the only thing you've used, or?
I used GarageBand.
Oh, you started with GarageBand? Oh, okay, so it was different than me, because I started on FL Studio, and I use like loops and stuff, you know. I started using loops, like trying to put in the drums, and that's how I kind of learned. And then eventually, 2 of my computers crashed, like they broke, so I couldn't use FL Studio. Like that was the only ones I had it on, and I hadn't bought it. I had got it like for free, you know, online. So I was like, man, what am I gonna do? You know, I could have easily gave up right there. I could have easily left it all right there. Like I had nothing. I had none of this, and I could have easily been like, you know what? Maybe music just wasn't for me. I'm just gonna quit. You know, but I didn't, bro. There was just something in me that told me, like, if you're not the one to do it, nobody else is gonna like motivate you to do it, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
like a jolt, like a big jolt.
Exactly,
like, oh, shit,
exactly,
you know,
bro. Like, and like, I want to be like, I've always wanted to be that guy where people can go up to and be like, yo, you kind of opened my mind a little bit, you know, in a way that I can think in a different way. And I like doing that, bro. I like to motivate people. It's my thing. I love to motivate people. If I can motivate one person before I go to bed that night, bro, I'm fucking happy, bro. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm straight up happy, because you don't know what a person is capable of if you don't give them the access. If you don't like let them, like, you know, speak, understand all that, bro. You'll never get to know anybody if you don't let them, and if you don't listen, you know. That's another part of the podcast, is I did this because I like to listen to what people have to say, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah, bro. Have you ever let me ask you real quick, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior right now.
Yeah.
How old are you?
16.
16?
Yeah. All
right. So when you go to school and stuff, what's like your favorite subject? Like, what do you like to study the most?
Oh, fuck.
Like, oh my God, that's hard.
I got this one landscape design class.
Oh,
and, like, at
landscape.
first I was like, fuck, this shit's hard.
Yeah.
But then like now I'm like, damn, this shit's hella fun.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
fucking
I had that
the
class
house
too. Yeah, that class is actually pretty fun,
dope,
man.
yeah.
It's pretty fun. That's the type of stuff that I like. I like more of doing stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I like to do stuff. I would hate being behind a counter and just like,
Fucking sit there, bro.
hey, how you doing? Like, oh man, I worked at a job, bro. I worked retail. Like, I was working retail for 4 years, bro. And I was like, it was paying all right, you know? It was paying all right, so I was comfortable. I got really, really comfortable, bro. I was like, you know what? Looking around, maybe they seem that bad. Looking at the old people, like, fucking retiring at the same place, and I'm like, maybe they seem that bad. But then something clicked in my head, and I was like, nah, bro, I can't do this forever. I cannot do this. And not just retail, I'm talking about, like, working for, like, other people and stuff. Like, me, just personally, I couldn't, like, it's just been something that I've never wanted to do. But, I mean, not everybody has that same mindset, you know, not everybody has that same ideology of, like, oh, I'm going to be my own boss, you know. But if you have, like, the slight thought that it could happen one day, take action. Take action, bro. Just freaking put your foot in the door. You know, I told this to my buddy, bro. Just because you take an opportunity and you see like 3 closed doors, that doesn't mean that the 4th one's not gonna be wide open. You're gonna give up right before you reach that open door, like, you know. That's why, like, consistency is definitely like is a big part of doing all this. And I've seen that you guys are pretty consistent. You guys have put stuff out, you know. You guys aren't gonna quit, right?
No.
Putting stuff out. I don't see that in you guys. I don't see that in you guys at all, bro. To quit straight up. What was the song you guys did?
It's gonna pull up.
Yeah, the first time I featured with him was Pull Up.
Pull Up?
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard it yet.
We got more coming. Bro.
You got more coming? Oh, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. No, I actually like to listen to like local stuff. So I'm gonna add you guys on all my playlists. I'm gonna stream you guys because I like supporting people that are. And honestly, bro, like the song you did, like the one I shot the video for.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out. Put the link in the description also. That one was nice, bro. That song, it's a good song, bro. It's a
Production clutch.
Yes. Everybody.
Yeah.
From the beat to the guy rapping to the guy filming. Everything was, you know, and it's a team. It's like a team effort.
Came together.
It was. I liked it, man. It was cool. It was cool. I want to do that again. I want to do another video with you guys. And I think we should do one together. I think that'd be really cool too.
Yeah, that would
do one
be
together.
tight.
I was actually I was about to say what I want to do for my next video, but I don't want to spoil it. I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, I have a song coming out with Project Pat, bro.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Project Pat on February 17th.
Okay.
So that's gonna be cool, man. That's gonna be cool. That's actually the one I'm gonna try to shoot a video for.
That's dope.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for that one. But do you guys wanna? I want to ask you about. Do you do the recording too? Like the mixing? You do all that too? Oh, okay. See, I thought so. So, do you record on FL?
Yeah, I record on FL.
Bro, I could never figure that out.
Huh?
I could never figure that out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was because of the wrong mic or like the interface that I had, but I could never figure out how to record on FL.
We just record off of a snowball or a Yeti
Oh
snowball.
yeah, that's a common one.
Yeah.
It's a common mic. I was gonna get that one, but I ended up getting a bundle that has like everything, like the interface, the mic, and what else? The headphones. Bro, the headphones broke in like a week.
Which ones were they?
They were. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say their name because they suck. Nah, it's a PreSonus, 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 and the headphones that come with it, like they're just trash, bro. Supposedly they're mixing headphones. I was all excited. I was like, bro, I got some mixing headphones. I told my friend. I was all excited. One weekend, bro, I was like, I put them on. This one wasn't working. I was like, what's going on? I took them off, and I heard like a little plastic or something, and I shook it, and it was like rattling on the inside. I was like, this is done. Like, I'm not gonna try to fix this. So I ended up getting like skull candies. Yeah, but then I upgraded to like not M Audio, Antares Audio. They're mixing headphones. Bro, do you have mixing? Do you have monitors?
Oh yeah, monitors.
Yeah, all right, good. Yeah. You definitely want those, bro. I could almost tell because your mix is pretty clean.
Oh,
yeah, your mix is pretty clean, bro. Definitely. I think the only thing would probably be like you have plugins that you use? Like oh, okay,
I haven't bought any.
Aftermarket plugins are they're gold, bro. Straight up gold. It doesn't matter what you have. If you have aftermarket plugins and you use those like on vocals, and I can show you guys some too. I can show you a good website to get some. But yeah, I want to talk about instead of music right now. What kind of this is kind of weird, but what kind of food do you like, bro? What's your favorite thing to eat?
My mom's plates.
Yeah?
Not American food, no.
Bro, I can't believe you said that, bro. I loved it. Yes, dude. Oh, man. You know how many times I would rather eat a bowl of frijoles than go out to eat? Like, bro, honestly, bro, like, I swear I'm not even joking. Like, I love eating homemade stuff. I want to have a farm. Yeah, I want to have a farm, bro. Like, wouldn't it be badass if you had like your own farm where you just like you have your pig, you raise your pig, you name him, hey puerco, and then you kill it, and then you eat it. Wouldn't that be badass? And then have your own like eggs, you know, chicken eggs. Yeah.
Make profit off of that, you know, like having.
And then also, you know what you're feeding them, like you know what's going into the animals, you know. That way you don't have to worry about like all these freaking hormones being put into the chicken so they grow fat really quick, you know. That's what I think about, you know. And I was actually talking about this to another homie yesterday. I did a podcast with him, but I didn't record the audio, so I was like, so I have to redo it, but it's whatever, you know. But we talked about some good stuff, and I told him about that, and he's like, yeah, bro, like plant-based is literally where your energy is, like plant-based. Like, you know, plants. If you consume plant, like fruits and vegetables, and you use that as medicine also, like instead of like taking your Tylenol, your aspirin, like everybody does, you know, there's natural remedies. There's natural remedies to all that stuff. I don't know if you guys really been into it. You guys are a little younger right now. But once you get older and shit starts happening with your body and you're like, man, what do I do? I don't want to go to the doctor. Like me, I hate going to the doctor. I hate going to the doctor. Only because like I was making good money and like my insurance covered it, but it was like like I don't even know if this makes sense to you guys, but it was like I had to pay a lot of money pretty much, you know, just to go to the doctor. And it was something so small. It was something so small. And I ended up having to pay like $2,000 for literally going in like twice, them checking me up and not even like doing anything, like not even setting up an appointment for like diagnose, like, you know, to fix anything. It was just checking me. Oh, you might have this, but we don't know, so we're gonna run this test and this test. And I was like, I'm done.
But you gotta pay $2,000.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what? Like, I don't know, man. But that's just not for me. So I like to stay more on the natural side. That's why, like, I've been like this. I don't know if you guys know, but Fiji water is actually alkaline water. So it's like the pH is higher than regular water. So like if you drink like, let's say, this water right here, Kirkland from Costco, this is acidic water. So it really does nothing to you. I don't know if you guys drink a lot of water, but if you drink water every single day, you'll notice the difference. You'll notice the difference. When I talk to water about water to people, some people don't drink enough water to notice. You know, they're just like, bro, you're tripping. That's just water. It's all the same. Why do you pay more for water? Like people tell me that. Why do you pay more for water? But it's not me paying more for water. It's me being aware of what this does to my body and what that does to my body.
I've heard about water bottles like that. Like they have some type of, I think it was with the plastic or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, I forgot what it was called, but I guess
some,
it was
like,
making people sick.
Yeah, and it's because they leave them in their cars and like the sun hits the plastic and all that. But that's I guess that's bad for you. But I've drank those either way. I don't care. I'm thirsty, bro. If it's in the morning, for real. But yeah, I was saying this water, bro. When you take a drink of it, like I only drink this much, and I'm not thirsty right now. If I were to drink this much of that one, that water bottle would be gone, bro. I swear. That does not quench your thirst. This does. And people, they're like, why do you pay more for water, bro? What the hell are you doing? Every time I go to the vending machine at work, there's like Life Water, and then there's like Aquafina. I always get the Life Water. And people would look at me like, why does this guy always get the Life Water? You know, bro, it's because it's good for you. I'm not, you know, health before wealth. Or health is wealth, bro. Yeah. Health is wealth, you know? Gotta be healthy.
I'm gonna switch it up.
Yeah, straight up. What do you guys like to do for fun other than music? Nothing? Just music?
Pretty much just kick it with the homies and shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Kick it with the homies. Good vibes. Yeah. Good vibes, for sure. Yeah. You guys have girls or what? Girlfriends?
I got one, yeah.
You got a girlfriend? You have a girlfriend? Yeah. You have a girlfriend? You're not a girlfriend right now? Riding solo? Hell yeah, riding solo right now. Me too, bro. It's all good, bro. Nothing to be ashamed of, bro. Well, I feel like right now I'm trying to find myself, bro. I've been through a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go personal with it, but I have been through a lot of stuff that I can say has opened me up a lot more, you know, to like tell to other people, you know, and just help motivate people, you know, because I want to talk about it because I feel like if I don't talk about it, it stays inside me, and I hate that, you know. I like letting it, bro. Once you let stuff go and you can talk, bro, you just feel amazing, bro. You're just like, yes, like I got that off my chest, bro.
Fucking pigeons flying
straight up, bro. That's how it feels. Like, damn. Man, straight up, bro. It's a good feeling. And also, you know what a good feeling is too, bro? Like, I don't know, like the other day I had I was gonna get paid from work, right? And I went and I got my paycheck, and turns out they didn't have it ready. They didn't have my paycheck ready. It was a Friday. I was excited to get paid, you know, my first paycheck of the new job. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting paid today, let's go. And I show up and they're like, sorry, your check's not ready. Bro, I flipped out, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I straight up was like, yo, I was like, what's your name to the guy and everything. I was like, what's your name? Like, just dead eye. I scared him so bad, and I feel so bad because that's like what I've been trying not to be. You know, I've been working hard on not trying to be that person that is just negative and like people don't even want to walk in the room because you're there. You know, that type of, like, I don't want to be that guy, bro. And it was just a moment like that that made me realize, you know, I went home and I was like, man, I was pissed for like, you know, a good 20 minutes, whatever. And 15 minutes later, I was just like, I counted how much money I had from like filming and stuff. I had money, you know, like I wasn't broke. I had money, and it just hit me right there. And I was like, why did I get upset, you know, over money? Obviously, money's important, right? Money's important, but I feel like when you're on good terms with like people and you're on good terms with yourself, and you can say to yourself like, yo, this is not right, like to yourself, bro, it can actually change the outcome of things. What I ended up doing on Monday, that next Monday, so that was a Friday, right? The next Monday, I ended up going, they called me, they're like, yo, your check's ready. Come pick it up on Monday. Yeah. Actually, no, they didn't call me. They told me on Friday, come on Monday because it's going to be ready. So I was like, okay, I'll go on Monday after work. So I went. I didn't even go expecting a check, bro. I went to go apologize to the guy. That was what I went to go do. I did not go to go pick up a check. I didn't do that. I went to go apologize to the guy. First thing I did when I walked in, I was like, I just want to say I apologize, man, for how I was acting. Like, that's the first time I've ever been in that situation where they withhold my check like that. You know, I needed my money, you know. My daughter needed diapers, my daughter needed milk, but I ended up having money, so I ended up getting it anyways. So it was all good. Yeah. But I apologized to him, bro, and he was just, like, kind of surprised, you know. Like, he was probably expecting me to be pissed walking in there, you know. But I wasn't, you know. I went in there like, you know, bro, I'm sorry, you know, for doing that, and I apologize. And he ended up not having my check again.
Oh, hell
so right there, I was like, what? I was like, but it didn't, like, I didn't show it. I was like, you know what, it's all good, man, it's all good. I was like, you know what, it's fine, bro, just, will you have it tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, we'll have it tomorrow. I was like, all right, you're good, man. I was like, all right, have a good day. I walked out, and I left. And the next day, I was like, well, actually, that same day, I felt really good, man. I feel like that, kind of like that relief you feel. Yeah. I felt that, bro. I was like, damn, like, I really do feel better about myself right now. Because I did what was right, you know, not in anybody's eyes. I didn't care what anybody said. I didn't care who watched it. I didn't care who I told. I cared about it for myself. I had to do it because I knew that inside I made that guy feel like shit. And I didn't like that, you know? I didn't like that. I don't like being like that. So I ended up apologizing, and then on Tuesday when I went back, when he said that the check was going to be ready, I went in, and turns out I wasn't ready again. And he was like, hey, it's not ready. No, actually, no, the first thing he did, he's like, hey, I have some good news and some bad news. And I was like, all right, what is it? He's like, the good news is your check's getting printed. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, it might be here in like 30 minutes. He's like, but the bad news is it's not going to be here till tomorrow. So I was like, all right, bro. I was patient for like 3 days. It's like 5 days now. I need my check, you know? So I was like, at that point, I was like, oh man, you know, it was kind of hitting me again. I was like, oh, but it's a test. It's all a test, you know. Mm-hmm. I feel like it was a test for me individually because me personally, like, I would get super irritated and mad at myself if I couldn't get shit right, if I couldn't do stuff right. You know, it was just like a gene that I carried inside me through my dad. My dad had passed that down to me where I would get super mad at myself for not being able to do something right. You know, and in my head, I would get super angry at myself. And that's a problem, bro. That's a problem that I did not realize until, like, just, like, probably last year. Probably last year, the end of last year. It just hit me, man. Like, on my 23rd birthday, it's weird because usually, like, you're in your 20s, you want to drink, you know? Mm-hmm. I was sober the whole day on my 23rd birthday. And it was just, like, I felt a crazy wave of energy, like, through my body. It was, like, crazy that I just picked up my phone and I started writing. Just randomly started writing. Like, writing about what was in my head. I ended up having like a freaking long page, bro, and I was like, what got into me right now, you know? And it was just like, I think it was me being on that, like, on that right wave, you know? Being on that right, like, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Yeah. Because spiritually, mentally, and physically, if you're on the right wave, all those three, bro, it'll take you far. It'll take you far, you know?
Yeah. I can relate to you though. Like,
yeah, straight up.
All that, like, you're mad at yourself and
bro.
all that shit. Like, I'm like.
So I'm not the only one then.
No, fuck. It's just like, bro. I still have that shit today. Like,
yeah, no, dude.
I'm just like, fuck, like, you're a fucking idiot, bro.
Dude, that's bad, bro. That's
but
bad.
Sometimes,
yeah.
like, right after, I'm like, damn. I'm a dumbass. Like,
Yeah, why did I do that? Yeah, always. You always go back to that, like, why did I do this? You know, I could have been easier on myself. It always starts with yourself, you know. Before you try to better other people, you got to try to better yourself, you know. That's what I've been trying to do this past year, you know. I feel like it's been working. It's been working. I've been, you know, working hard. I've done the transition to do Fiji water, like, every day, bro. I've been drinking this every day. And then I'm switching over from, like, eating a bunch of fatty foods to, like, fruits and vegetables because I've been lagging on that. I don't know why. It's just like, I might eat one, you know? If there's a banana right there, yeah, I might eat it. I might leave it there for a couple of days. It gets brown. It gets all brown. I've definitely been there, bro. But let's go back to music real quick. How much time do you got left? We got like 5 minutes left. So let's wrap it up with some music. What do you guys have out, coming out soon? What do you guys have?
So actually, starting from me, before I actually met him, I actually, like, I have my other homie, Alex.
Okay.
And he didn't graduate, he dropped out.
Oh, okay.
Fucking, like, when we were younger and all that shit, like, growing up, we would always, like, spit when I'd go over to his house and shit. And then, like, now I just have, like, a bunch of, like, songs, like, featuring him, you know, and just, like, me by myself, like, on my notes, but, like, I'm just, like, not at the moment at the time to get all the stuff ready, like, set everything up, you know, and everything.
Are you trying to do your own thing, like, your own, like, recording setup, or do you guys all, like, go to your house, or?
We go to his house.
Oh, your house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you bring all your stuff and you set it up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every Friday.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, every Friday you guys have a schedule?
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you guys even have a schedule. Like, I was about to say, do you guys have anything scheduled out? But you guys do, man. You guys are ahead of the game.
What me and my homie were trying to do, like, in his little cuartito room, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking, he was like, we're trying to do something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And, like,
a little studio.
I was like, I was gonna get all the acoustic foam, all the, you know, mic, all the scissor, fucking everything.
Everything
you know,
that you need, bro. Yeah. I feel like when you're in the little booth, it helps you a lot.
It's like lit, and then like I didn't want to like be like leave you out and shit, you know.
No,
my nigga Yaro over
here.
You know, so I was like, you know, look, I can't be just like dipping like that and do my own thing, even though like I've had it in my mind for a long ass time. So like I was like, you know, whenever you know you want to like fucking like make a song or whatever, make a beat, whatever.
I feel like it's even better that way, bro. Having more than one studio, one setup, like, cause you can go to your house, you guys can meet up at his house. You guys, bro. That's badass. Having more than one location, cause dude, honestly, I like it here, but it'd be nice to go to another studio. You know, I like to work with other people too, so that's really cool, bro. You guys are doing it. You have anything scheduled, bro? Any like beats releasing soon or anything?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment, not right now.
But we got something with Yaro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Got an album coming soon.
Yeah, you got an album? Oh, you got an album? Yeah, you gotta let me know what that is, bro, so I can bump that one.
Oh, I'm gonna put that out.
Yeah, bro, put it in my playlist. Bump that.
Yeah.
It's badass, man.
I don't really know how many songs are gonna be on it yet, though.
You don't know?
It's gonna be at...
Are you gonna make all the beats?
Yeah, probably.
Love that.
Always been making my beats.
Always, bro. Hell yeah, bro.
Little brother there right there.
Yeah. I like that, man. I wish I had a homie that would send me beats. I gotta make them myself. I gotta do it all myself.
I'm gonna make that too, though. Like
yeah,
beats.
bro.
Yeah.
Hang out with him, bro. He knows what he's doing. Shit. He knows what he's doing. But yeah, bro, if you guys have any last shout outs you guys want to give out, any shout outs to anybody out there?
Shout out to the homie Octavio out there and Juan. Oh, I'm Max too.
Shout out to you guys.
I'm gonna just say this. Probably this spring I'm gonna get all my shit together. You know, set it all up, everything.
Okay.
Finish all my, you know, not finished songs and shit, you know, all my features and all that.
There you go, there you go.
Bring Yaro into my studio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and follow him on Instagram. Follow Yaro on Instagram. Follow Oza. And then Oza, do you have any last shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to moms. Shout out to my moms. Yes, sir. You guys shout out to the moms, man. I've always loved my mom, bro. I've always respected my mom. I cannot stand somebody that disrespects their mom, bro.
Oh my God,
cannot stand them. Please go get an education. Or go get a different life because your mom was shitty, you know. Maybe your mom was shitty and that's why you grew up like that, you know. I just want to give a shout out to everybody listening to the podcast. This was episode 9 of the Phlexico Podcast. I'm your host, DMB Flame. Thanks for listening, guys. We will see you guys next week. We got these 3 guys right here. These guys, I'm pretty sure you guys will. Oh, I know you guys will see more of these guys definitely in the future. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. We're out.
To remember now, killing for a crowd. They all trying to be claiming that they be aware in the crowd. They all numb now, not too numb now. Hold up. I got nothing to regret. I'm living like the way it goes. Good times, bad times, I don't ever get enough. I got nothing to regret, no. I'm living like the way it comes, yeah. I got nothing to regret, I'm living like the way it comes. Good times, bad times, I can never get enough. I remember back when I used to always act tough, and I lost a couple friends, but that never messed me up. I was focused on the bands, nothing else would interest me. It was all part of the plan, just to help the family. I don't really understand why some people hate on me. Either way, I'm out here working and I'm making history. I got tired of fucking searching, so I had to go create it. Ain't nobody really like me, I just had to fucking say it. Lately, I just been myself. I could give a damn about everybody else, cause I always been unique, it ain't really hard to say. Don't regret a thing, gotta let it fall in place, nothing's a mistake. If you ever feel like you're alone or not okay, there's a million other people who have felt that way. Regret, I'm